Hey guys, Britto here. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019. We are back in No Man's Land for our Rags2Riches series. And it looks like we're not going to get our field harvested today, unfortunately. Just keeps raining. It's been raining all morning. It looks like it's going to rain more again today. Maybe tomorrow we should be able to get it harvested if we're lucky. I'm hoping so, because we need to get it up and in the silo before it rains too much and ends up withering away as well. That's one thing we don't want to have happen. So I'm taking hopefully our last load of water to our cow pasture over here. I did increase our cow pasture from just 2 cows up to now 50. So we have 50 cows in here at the moment, and hopefully they're going to start to produce some milk. I think any more than 50 is going to be too much, because looking at how much grass and stuff we're going to need to feed these guys over an entire year, it's going to be quite crazy. So try not to hit any of the cows while we're driving in. So if we have a look at our cattle pasture, nearly 300,000 litres of food required over a whole year. So that's going to be quite interesting trying to keep up with that. We've got one of our cows pregnant at the moment, so I'm thinking every time we get like a calf in, we might just sell the calf straight away, get rid of them. That way we're not having too many cows at once. I think 50 is going to be plenty. So not quite enough water, but I think that's enough for now. Yeah, I think 50 cows is going to be plenty at the moment. Any more than that, I think we're going to struggle to be able to feed them all the time. So these cows are just walking around wherever they want, always getting in the way. We'll try not to hit these guys. Right, we'll sneak out there. We need to shut the gate too so they don't try and escape. Haven't had anything run for the gate yet. They must be happy with the living arrangements, I guess. Right, so we'll get this thing back home. We've got our hide worker over on our field 4 over there, doing what he needs to do as well, so that's an added bonus. Our silage bunkers are full, so we might even head over there and check on those and see how they're doing. I don't think they'll be anywhere near ready to turn into actual silage. They are both covered, but haven't been covered for very long, so I think it takes a couple of days at least for that to happen. So let's sneak through here where all their greenhouses are. I did also expand the orchard, so we need to go and take a look at that as well. Right, let me park this guy up. We can turn on our tap, start to fill him up. I can't remember how much manure we have. How much manure do we have in here? Where are we? Where's the poop? 48,000 litres. That's pretty good. I think we're going to need a little bit more than that though. So let's drop both of those off. We don't really need either of them at the moment. So we'll head up here and I'll show you guys how much I've extended the orchard. The new trees won't be growing at all. Won't be growing any fruits. So, before we had 4 apple trees, now we have 6. I think now we have 7 cherry trees. We've got 8 maybe plum trees or whatever they are, and 9 pear trees, or vice versa. What are these? 8 plums and 9 pears. I think that's all we're really going to do for now. I think that's probably plenty. Still need to come in obviously and fill these guys up with some manure and some water and stuff, so that's one thing we can look at doing today. Still plenty of hay on the ground over here too that I need to collect. Got to stop being lazy and actually come and get it. It's actually going to be worthwhile picking that up to feed that to our cows, considering they need so much bloody food every year. So here's our hide worker over here. He's getting this field prepared. We need to really extend the field as well, widen it a little bit. We need to get rid of those stumps first. How are these guys going? Still not even 300 litres in there. It's still going to take quite a while, but so they've got plenty of manure and water still, so you could probably go and grab our trailer. Probably don't need the trailer, but like the tub for the back of this truck. Hook him up, we can just take over 8,000 litres of manure at a time. I don't think we have too many trees to sort of take care of, so. Right, so we'll swing around in here. I've also got a new shed that I can put down for our honey production. I'm hoping it's going to work, but I'm not 100% sure if it will. I'll throw that in and I'll see if I can find it. It should be in here, I think. It's going to be an interesting shed. Here it is, a little tin garage. That's all it is. I think that's all we're going to need, really. We could even turn it this way and throw it in like here somewhere. We don't even have to actually move our honey stuff from here, but this can all hopefully fit inside this little tin garage. Then we'll get all that stuff out of the way and give us a little bit more room to do some other stuff with over there if we need to. Alright, so we should get 4 trees at a time topped up with manure. I did try my best to make sure they were in a decent spot so they're not above the ground too much. So hopefully we don't have any issues like tipping manure and filling up their water and stuff. So how many more do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Another 8, I think. So another 2 more loads of manure and we should be done. Obviously, long term, hopefully our cows are going to produce enough manure so we don't have to worry too much about it. You see, they still look like they're a little bit off the ground in some spots, but it doesn't matter too much. Right, so let's refill. Looks like our chicken pallets are full as well. Right, get this thing filled up again. Well, our egg pallets, not our chicken pallets. It looks like we've got one full one. 2,400 litres, so let's I think we should be able to just buy in where are we? A couple of new ones. Quite expensive, but hopefully we can actually reuse them as well. Right, so we'll throw that there, and we can throw that guy into there, can we? Thought we could. But maybe not, I don't know. Alright, well, maybe we'll just leave it on the ground. I thought we could actually load it up like that, but maybe not. Right, eggs, that one's nearly full. Yeah, anyway, doesn't matter. I'll have a look at that off camera, I guess, and try and fix that up. So we need to obviously do a little bit more work around here as far as painting the textures in, that sort of stuff. Going way too quick here. Alright, there we go. Tip off some manure here. I think we've got another 3 we can do. Ooh, so that one's a bit of a weird spot. There we go. Maybe they all need to be... They shouldn't have to matter which side you actually unload on, but if they all like to be filled up from this side, I guess it will make it a bit easier. Alright, there we go. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6 more trees to go. Seeing as though I miscounted, of course. So it'll be this full trailer load and another half a trailer load. I need to bring over some water and get all that topped up as well. I know you guys have seen me do... Oh, looking at something else for a second there. I know you guys have seen me do all this before. So hopefully it's not too boring for you to go and check on our hired worker over there. Seems like he's ran into a couple of issues. Right, so this looks like the higher side might work. Where are we? Yep, that's because we haven't finished removing those stumps and stuff yet. He is really stuck. Might have to help him out a little bit. There we go. Let's see where this next one is. Just here. The drive course. There we go. Keep doing his thing. Back to our truck somewhere. There we go. So see if it's still the downhill side. See, that one's different as well. I probably should have leveled out the land first, but I didn't really want to level it out. I suppose we're not here that often, are we, really, with filling this up, so it's really not too big an issue. It'd be a lot easier if we didn't have to worry too much, but... Right, so 2,000 litres. I think it's 2,000 litres of water as well. So head back for another 4,000 litres, or as close as we can get. We're going to have to fill these guys up as well. Put some more manure and some water into these trees. There we go, a little bit too much. Just have to bring some back. Try not to hit anything this time. It's only the 2 apple trees we've got now. So I didn't want to, you know, put apple trees in the cherry tree row and that sort of stuff. I know it probably wouldn't really matter too much, but kind of just wanted to keep them in the same sort of row. Alright, there we go. So we can go and dump this off. I'm going to have to obviously bring our truck over with the water. We'll check on our pipe worker over there. There's a few spots we're probably going to have to touch up. Means there's a little bit more fertilizing we can actually do as well before the end of the year, which will actually help us get to, I think, stage 2 fertilization already, which would be an added bonus. Yeah, definitely stage 2 fertilization. Still raining. It's just after midday. I was hoping it was going to stop raining around midday, but I still don't think it'll be enough for us to actually get the harvest done, because it's actually really got to dry before we can actually do anything with it. Alright, so let's head up this other end. Have a bit of a look. I might even fix this little spot here that we've missed. There we go. Make sure, yeah, it's turned off. It's a little bit here, but not too much. And then just up the other end there's a little bit as well. So if we also have a look, I think there might be some more grass we can potentially cut, yeah, like around these fields and stuff, which is a bit of a pain though. But field 28 over here, you can definitely look at doing that, I think. As I said, we're going to need so much more grass and hay and silage. The cows, I didn't realise we were going to need that much, but probably going to eventually have to upgrade to a bigger mower, like the Big M mower or something along those lines, just to get through it a little bit quicker. Alright, so we'll drop this tractor back off. Actually, this attachment needs to go over the other side, so we might drive it straight over, because I need to extend and plant some more trees as well before the end of the year. Still got to come through and cut these trees down, still got to remove these stumps. It's like a million things to do and just not enough time to do everything. Definitely want to come back and get this hay though. And then we can come back through and cut again. There's heaps of stumps over here I need to remove. Right, so you can see our saplings are still there. They haven't grown any yet. I think they take potentially up to 6 years for them to actually grow, so it's going to be a little while yet before they actually grow. Right, we can just leave that guy there for now. Definitely want this guy so we can go and sort out our new trees in our orchard. Look at doing some texture painting as well, I think. So I don't know if we're going to have enough. I think we've got enough for 13 new trees, which you might have enough for. Alright, we're on the right side. No, it looks like we're on the wrong side. There we go. So unload the wood we need there, and then we'll drive along this side. Then I think the other side, these 2 rows are this side. Then the next 2 rows are going to be the other side of the tree. Actually unloads it pretty quick too, which is good. It's definitely a good trailer to have with the amount of cows we have now, and also how big our orchard actually is. Alright, there we go. Let's try and turn around without hitting too many of these stumps, but collected one straight away. How many we got? We're going to have 8,000 litres left, so we're going to need a little bit more water, only a tiny bit more. Just going to be good to have all this stuff watered, ready to go. I don't know if it'll actually grow because it hasn't been here since summer. So that's one thing we'll need to, I just guess, look at and play by ear. Got pallets absolutely everywhere at the moment. Might have to cut back on the amount of pallets we have. Sort of let the trees grow, and then we can come back when they're ready to sort of ready to take the fruit off them. I think would be a better thing to do than having all these pallets just laying around everywhere. We'll be 2,000 litres short. It's a bit of a bummer. Right, let's go and get this guy filling up again. We might take a look at our bee production area, see if we can fit that stuff in that little shed. So if we can, that would be perfect. We're just about to hit 1 o'clock and it's still raining. Surprise, surprise. We should gain some more income from our honey production and our greenhouses and stuff like that, so more money in our pocket, which is great. It's what we need to continue to expand. Definitely need to upgrade and buy a bigger tractor, a bigger cultivator, all that sort of stuff. So we go 58,000. I think we gained 6 or 7,000. Alright, while that's filling up, let's come over to here and we'll oh, see what's going on. That's not a great noise to hear, to be honest. Let's see if we can get this in here. I was thinking if we can get this in the back corner, which might be a little bit difficult because these things are in the way, which we can actually move, which is even better. Can we move that? I can't move the hose. It's alright. If we move that back into this back corner somewhere, like that, there we go. Can we still... Whoop. Did that one spawn outside? It did. That's alright then. I thought we'd lost one completely then. Where are those empty ones? They're there, aren't they? So that means they're going to be a lot closer to here, obviously, as well. What's going on here? No empty ones. They're all full. Right, we've got our pallet here. Can we try and take this in gently? Stick that at the front there somewhere. Right, there's another empty one. Another empty one. Oop. Throw these guys into the machine. Got 2 left. This pallet, I don't know what we're going to do with this. We might just sit it here for now. And all this stuff needs to be... Oh, it's a full one. That's empty. So that needs to go into here. Alright, our garden hose. Maybe we can just leave that outside. Go if we can actually get it to stand up properly. And our trolley jack, which we probably don't really need down here, but leave it there anyway. Now this I want to get inside. Right. Which is going to be interesting because things are going to go everywhere, as you can see. But if I can get this in without this pallet in the way, that would work fine, I think, for what I was sort of planning. There we go. That pallet either needs to be taken out or needs to be turned around to give ourselves enough room to walk in and out. Now, can we actually... no. Okay, we're full of honey. That's the issue, obviously. We can get this, throw this on top. I've still got so much honey production to do, and I haven't really been taking care of it that much. Right, let's move that. Probably could have this pallet sitting right there. And then we can just throw these guys straight in. Not very good at moving things like that with a mouse. There we go, so that'll continue to do its thing. Got so many buckets of honey out here, that's full. Where's the empty one? Might have already sucked it up. Alright, that's not quite full, so we'll try and get that a bit fuller. I can throw that on top. Well, there's a bucket all the way over there. I wonder why it's all the way over there. It's not quite empty. Oop. Oh, Jesus, that's me trying to run too quick. Right, get some more honey out of there. That's full already. Right, we're going to pretty much chuck that straight into there. Chuck that straight into there. Need some empty ones. How's that? That's not quite empty either. Still got at least nearly 7 litres in it. Whoops, just knock one off the top. So if you just sit these up on the top, they'll just slowly drain as they're needed. They're all got about the same amount in them. Might just fill it up and then just dump it on the ground over there. Where did that bucket go that was over here? Oh, there it is. I don't know why it ended up all the way in there, but anyway. That's opened up a heap of room for us to be able to build something else over here if we need to. There's a bit of thunder in the background. If it's not raining, it's now starting to thunder as well, just to make it even better. Right, let's drop those down. You can't actually spawn any of them now. How about if we move this back? Nope. What about if I stand on the side? There we go. Oh, I lost one. We lost one. I think it's definitely gone. Oh well, what if I stand at this side? Can I just at least get one? There we go. Just pretty much just throw them straight outside. We know that where they need to go. Let's throw these guys into there. That's all the full ones we've got at the moment. So we can now bring this back out and we can use this to put the full ones back into. Alright, they should be all empty. Let's bring these over. Just chuck them in that pallet. I don't really care if they're upside down or not. Right, there we go. We need to get some empty jars, so let's grab 4. Should be enough to at least get us started again. So you can sit them there, and then you can also just sit these on top like this, and they'll eventually get dragged into the system as well once they're required. Go. It actually processes it really quick, which is a surprise. Right, so that's... honey is full again. Might just throw these down here. Just have like 2 buckets up there at once or something. Go. Instead of having, 4 or 5 up there and only taking out a little bit at a time. Oh, we're going to have so much honey anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much, I guess, about us trying to keep up with production all the time. Right, there's another one, so we'll this one over here out of the way. It won't let us go outside now for some reason. Yeah, I don't know why. There's nothing there. Right, there we go. So we're still out of honey boxes again. That needs to go in there. That one on top. Should probably strap it down just in case. Let's grab just a couple more. I don't want to spend any more time on this because I know you guys have already seen it all, so... Oops, that didn't go in the right spot. So at least, like at the end of the day, if we need to, we can actually shut the door and not have to worry too much about it being out in the open anymore, so that's good. Right, throw that on top. Let's throw this one on top, and that'll do. I think I'm definitely done for now. That's completely empty, except we've still got honey in it. That's doing its thing. They need to be thrown into here once we get the full ones out. They need to be moved over eventually. If we come over here, we should have... yeah, so there's still heaps. Heaps of honey, there we go. So we throw that to there. That one's still there, there, and there. They're all still chockers. Only selling 2 litres an hour, so it's quite slow. Alright, let's get back into this guy. We'll fill up our last tree, and then that'll be us for this episode, I think. We're going to have to just wait now and hopefully come back and get this oat harvested. It's just taking forever. I want to get these stumps removed, definitely, before the next episode, and also that hay picked up, because I want to go through and mow again over there. It's definitely what I want to get done. I know for us to buy the big M mower, which I really, really want, is going to cost us nearly $500,000, I think. So we need to start making a lot more cash if that's what we're gonna head towards. So you could probably put some apple trees, like just on this row, I think, to make up for the lack of apple trees up there. Yep, so that's actually starting to grow. That one's not yet. That one obviously is, but so all these should be starting to grow now. So they're definitely going to grow in autumn and summer, which is great. But righto guys, what I'll do is I'll end the episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, as always, smash that like button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the series so far, and if you want to see it continue, any ideas, suggestions, etc. If you guys are new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, guys, please do so. Been Britto, thanks for watching. See you again soon.